clouds. Oh, they fighting. They're fighting down there. Oh! Whoa! They have mushrooms on their head. Oh, look at that costume. Oh. Whoa, what was, what?
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
Link.
Oh my god! It's a baby! A rocket?
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Okay, let's go!
But you are not alone. Link. You are our final hope.
Oh, bitch! Oh, what's that? Look like Ganondorf.
Wow.
Oh, bitch!
Wow.
Oh, we gotta run that shit back. We gotta run that shit back. Wait a minute.
Link! You must find me.
Again? Again, bitch? Girl, where are you now? Bitch.
I have so many fucking questions, bitch.
I don't. No. We gotta run that shit back. Let me 1 second.
Well, let's
One
check the
second.
chat.
Yeah. Bitch. This looks epic as fuck. It's like a damn movie. It is. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so I knew we'd be fighting with some of the champions' relatives and shit, but this is like, oh, this something else. We also have some new outfits. We gotta go back. We gotta run that shit
Okay,
back.
so it's been a few years, clearly, because the child, the little bird kid that we see is Teba's son,
Yes.
whose name I can't remember. Teba was sort of. I mean, so Teba essentially was like not necessarily a direct descendant of, but he was someone who like was like the best Rito
Warrior.
warrior and basically admired Rivali. Rivali doesn't have any direct descendants, but if there were to be like someone in the game who was like somewhat of like a descendant, so to speak, of Rivali, it would have been Teba. But Teba was injured in Breath of the Wild, and I don't know if he was going to keep fighting or not. But it looks like Link has more than a few you know, um, things with his son. I didn't know. You know who I didn't see though?
Who?
I didn't see. So I saw Lady Riju, who's the Gerudo chief. Um, I saw Prince Sidon, and we saw Teba's son, but I didn't see
Yunobo?
Yonobo.
I think we saw him.
Yonobo,
I think we saw him in one clip with. It could have been some other random Gorons actually.
Yonobo is the Gerudo.
I finished watching the
I
trailer.
mean,
Holy shit! Yeah, we just finished it too.
not Gerudo.
Okay,
Yonobo is the what's that region?
Goron.
Is the Goron? He's a Goron. He's a descendant of a former champion whose name I also have forgotten. Goddamn,
Daruk.
Daruk.
One second. I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna go to this next one. This is the trailer, like a shortened version of what we just watched. Essentially, it's just the same trailer, but okay. Let's give them more watch because there's some
Yeah.
shit we start off with. First, I saw Hateno. I saw the shopkeep guy's daughter with the mushroom. They have mushrooms on their head. What's going on there?
Yeah. I thought some of them were fighting, like fighters.
Work.
These little farm hands.
Work.
They're gonna fight. Whatever.
I love it. By the time you stop putting your weight, because Link doing all the work. I will say that these Zonai Guardian things fighting non-Link enemies essentially proves true to we watched a Zeltic video, a Zeltic analysis video last stream or the stream before actually on Monday, and he basically theorized that these things don't attack Link because he is like an enemy, because they are probably designed to guard the entire area, so they're attacking anything that is not supposed to be there, which includes Link. So that kind of proves true because these enemies, which essentially enemies to Link, both of them for different reasons, are fighting each other, which leads me to believe that that's essentially their purpose. That's what they're essentially doing, trying to defend this area.
Ganon's back. That's crazy.
Word.
We'll get back to that though.
Rehydrated. Oh, those are tears of some sort. We don't know what that's like. I think it'll be very, very similar. Okay, Hateno. Wow. What are all these mushroom things they have going on?
What's that tower up there? You said the top of that mountain?
The Sheikah towers are. Oh, you're right. That's not a.
That's not a Sheikah tower. There
That's
was
a,
never a
no,
tower.
no, no.
up
There was a tower. No, there wasn't.
There was never
You're
a tower
right.
up there.
And there's these lights around it.
That mountain range. Do you remember what mountain that is?
Yeah, that's with the 3 trees.
Is that Mount Lanera?
I think it might be Mount Lanera.
So Mount Lanera. Yeah, with the 3 trees that are above Hateno Village. Yes. So I mean, as you can see,
What's all the mushrooms? I don't. The mushroom motif is new. I know that we saw some sort of mushrooms. I think when we've seen it in prior trailers, this underground area. It's kind of dark and shit. So maybe that's what's going on here.
they got mushroom
It's
stuff
like mushroom
all over.
everywhere. Like even the original shops have mushroom patterns on this. Like on the clothing shop here, there's a mushroom pattern painted onto the piece of clothes that they have there.
Yeah, you can see mushrooms.
You know,
Literally.
you know what? That might be. It wouldn't surprise me if that's something that the Hateno dye shop dude was just doing.
I was just about to say, I wonder what the Hateno Dye shop is looking like, since it seems like his weirdness has spread to the rest of the village.
It seems that the same NPCs, people who live here, are here. So the girl who's the daughter of the shopkeep is an old dude who I think actually didn't. Is he the one who was sick or something? I don't remember.
Oh, he used to sit. No, he used to sit up on oh, he's like he's at the like the entrance of the village.
Yeah,
He used
that's
to only
new.
ever be at the what's that place where you can go sleep?
Oh, the inn.
He used to be only outside the inn.
Interesting.
And I can't tell who that NPC is back there.
I'll keep talking.
No comments so far.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't tell who this NPC is right here.
No,
Um,
somebody with something mushroom shaped on their head.
but that's interesting.
Cool. Okay. There's something I'm seeing.
that
Is that a
thing?
giant skull?
So this right here, we saw this.
That big circular thing with the hole in it back there.
So it's not a skull, but you do you remember what later in the trailer, Link is like floating down to something circular in the
Yes.
air that's moving. I
Oh,
wonder if maybe that's a piece of it.
I think no. I think that thing is separate from. There's a a part in the trailer we'll see in a bit where he's like floating. I can't remember.
Oh
Anyway,
wait,
we'll
no.
see.
Well, it's too late now, but there's that tower. There was another one of those tower things.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, this is Hyrule Castle Town.
Wow.
Oh, there's all these crows and stuff here now. Oh,
So that
wow.
means no guardians.
No guardians anymore.
So no more guardians.
Or we could have just killed them for good. I'm not sure, but
they come back.
it appears that they are rebuilding Hyrule Castle Town. Like, so they're not actually rebuilding the houses there, but there's some sort of settlement they're building up.
I feel like we got a comment.
Oh, 1 second. This is really, really interesting. Thank God. Work.
Yeah.
I could not wait. One thing about this game that I was really disappointed is that we didn't get a true Castle Town. Like we've had Castle Town in, well, not Skyward Sword, obviously, but in Twilight Princess. And so I'm like, damn, I'm really excited.
We could see more of that circular thing. It looks like it's 3 circles. It looks like it might be like 3.
Yeah.
And there's that tower back there with the lights around
something about these towers. They even shine. The light shines even in the daytime. So something about that is interesting.
There's light around the beneath them too.
Wow. Okay. This is really fucking cool. I'm excited to see more Castle Town because that shit was super bleak and sad. So.
Pause it again.
See, that's the thing I was talking about that I'm seeing.
Yeah, that thing.
It looks like it's a piece of something.
It looks like a gate almost. You remember in was it Skyward Sword where you had to,
the Gates of Time?
The Gates of Time. It kind of reminds me of that.
It's not it's not similar to it at all, except for the fact that it's round. But it looks like a piece of something above that fell. Which I have to say, like they haven't made any direct reference to Skyward Sword type media. But it's already clear that this is is this Kakariko? It is.
Yeah,
it's Kakariko Village. What's going on down there? Looks like a bunch of stuff has fallen into the sloping hills around Kakariko, but I don't actually see. Okay, there are still houses and stuff there.
But look at this. There's like this. Yeah, there's like rocks. Look like they have either fallen or maybe
they're building on top of them too. See, you can see back there. They're like building some sort of scaffolding on top of some of these pieces that have fallen.
Yeah, I do see houses and stuff.
What angle is this? Because I'm wondering where the shrine is gone. Is this? No, this isn't the right area. This is a different angle of the village.
It is.
This might be one of the entrances. Yeah, this is near one of the entrances, so you can't see Impa's home, so to speak.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
We didn't see Impa in the trailer, so I wonder what. I wonder if Impa is still, with us.
We'll see.
Next game.
Because there were some Sheikah in the trailer back when it showed the pieces falling from the sky. It showed them.
This, at first my mind went to that's bog around there, so that's a big tree. Hold on. Oh my gosh, you know what this area is?
What?
This is this is the place that always has the shadow over it. This is it.
Oh wow, the Typhlo Ruins.
This is Typhlo Ruins.
Oh my gosh, you're right. It's a bridge.
These two gates. Yes, because
what kind of bridge is this supposed to be?
I'm really sitting here and I was like, something.
And this tree is not natural to the Faerun region. The Faerun region has all kinds of different
Yeah, which is why I'm like, I don't recognize this tree, especially not in Faerun. This is definitely the Faerun region, and this has to be Typhlo Ruins because I kind of had a feeling that they were gonna unveil Typhlo Ruins. In this game.
I'm excited.
But yeah, this is definitely Typhlo Ruins because of all that bog around there.
Wow.
And that bridge that you run into when you're entering Typhlo Ruins.
Wow.
And also those two can they see the mouse?
No.
Oh, never mind. Well, I'm circling around it, which you can't see, but these two tall stone statues here that are at the entrance of Typhlo Ruins.
Wow.
And the Elden region.
Okay. Is it Elden? Oh, it is. Yeah.
Now, this is clearly Gerudo Desert. But so that's another interesting thing about Gerudo Desert too, is that there are parts of the Gerudo Desert in Breath of the Wild that are obscured by sandstorm. So if you've tried to, spoiler, I guess, if you've tried to, go to some parts of Gerudo Desert, it's obscured by sandstorm. You can't really quite see anything. This, I believe, is one of those areas, especially with these broken, monument pieces.
Those are something that's fallen, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, maybe never mind. But yeah, I wonder what I assumed. I'm seeing something come out the sand. I assumed that it was going to be
a Molduga.
But you know what? Sorry to interrupt again. You know what I want to see? You know that place right outside the Yiga hideout, that big hole in the ground?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's in there. I wonder if you'll get to go. Whoa,
I feel like they're probably gonna make a tower there or
Link can
something.
dive and stuff like that too, and he can like. I wonder if Link is gonna be able to go down there or something.
I hope so. I mean, I assume so. It'd be a waste to just not do it.
The
Something,
music is playing backwards again.
yes,
By the
something,
way,
something is coming up out of the sand. Something was under the sand. I wonder if it's gonna be Arbiter's grounds, maybe.
it could be Arbiter's grounds. Okay, so they're actually in Breath of the Wild. There is Arbiter's grounds. It's an area. It's just an area,
You're right.
and there is a Molduga like it's in that area. But there's a bunch of when you go to Arbiter's grounds, there's a bunch of like pillars and stuff like that sticking out of the sand. But that's about it. You don't get to actually see any kind of like location specifically. And
Yeah.
so I remember I was wondering like, well, in past for those that know, in past Legend of Zelda games, Arbiter's Grounds has always been a location you could visit that was always had some very serious.
Not all of them, but I know particularly in Twilight Princess, which is like less thematically similar to Breath of the Wild than many other Zelda games. But in Twilight Princess in particular, Arbiter's Grounds was like a major area that you have to complete, where it's essentially like a large temple. But I think this is where the sages, the seven, eight sages, 12. I don't remember this
Eight, I think.
eight. I think it's 12 in Twilight Princess.
Oh,
I don't remember, but the sages essentially this is where they were. This is where also the gate of time, or the gate to the Twilight World was as well. Was in Arbiter's grounds. So
interesting.
also we saw a princess of some sort. She looked a little different.
She looked creepy.
She looked a little
She looked
brown
really
or
creepy.
something.
Nah, she was not looking human. She was looking like Link's arm. You know, like that whatever that material is. That's what she was
Material.
looking like.
Material
But
girl.
also this right here almost kind of reminds me. It made me think of what are those things that the labyrinths, like the labyrinths in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, clearly the labyrinths are of Zonai origin, which is why we see
Yeah.
so many similar motifs there. But also, so for some reason, this actually looks like Zonai. But a lot of the architecture we're seeing that's up in the sky does not look like Zonai. It does not have the similar construction. Doesn't have similar patterns and motifs there. It's just these smooth and triangular pyramid-esque shaped buildings. So that's something different and interesting. Carol Castle.
Playing that theme again.
See here.
Who's
Oh
that?
wow! So these are Sheikah people. So as you can see, they're already rebuilding. They're already rebuilding certain areas in Hyrule when this happened, which means leads me to believe this doesn't directly take place after the events of Breath of the Wild. This is something, perhaps even years after. But the Sheikah people used to not leave their village at all for obvious reasons, and now we see some. Hold on, trying to make this go away.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Go away. I'll go in a second. Anywho, so we can see here at the bottom some Sheikah folk like watching all these people fall. And this is like
Okay.
this is Hyrule Castle, I believe.
This being here with the hair is giving
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf it from like Skyward Sword.
Yeah, demise. So that wasn't Ganondorf. That was the first iteration. Of prior to Ganondorf's existence, I guess, was demise. And so this is very much looking like demise. Like his hair was somewhat similar. Also, I think we've seen this just the consistent throughout these trailers. The appearance of his hair has looked the same as even the corpse, dehydrated Ganondorf corpse we saw under the ground. It looks to be the same. Like they kind of recreated the exact same pose, except now he they put some water on him. So
Okay, but I'm curious about this thing and Ganon because they don't seem like they're the same person. I don't know yet.
we'll see. But Ganondorf already exists in this universe. So they mentioned before, Urbosa has mentioned like they will be allies to Hyrule because she personally feels like at fault for or guilty, whatever responsible for Ganondorf and his terror he's brought upon Hyrule in the past. I'm guessing,
Just
which I'm
because
like,
he was a Gerudo, which I'm like, girl, that's not
it's
you.
not my fault.
That's not your
That
cross
ain't my
there,
fault.
sis.
But anyways,
That's not you.
okay, so we see this scene again of Link trying to catch Zelda. I feel like we've already seen him. Well, now we actually see him not grab her, but we used to see him reach for her and then her fall. We didn't actually know what the outcome of that
It's not yellow. Green. It's black and
was. No, this is he clearly had just gotten like injured, but just gotten grabbed by Malice.
yeah. She was glowing.
Yeah, she was glowing, which led me to believe that she obviously, her powers. There's probably a confirmation because we used to at the end of Breath of the Wild, she said that she doesn't feel like her powers are significantly weaker than they used to be,
This is
which
Arbiter's grounds.
lead me to believe that this might be essentially an us seeing a hint of the fact that her abilities aren't fully disappeared. Like she still has some of her powers. Um, how many holes are in the ground here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, looks like 10.
All right.
This definitely looks like Arbiter's grounds. And also, what the fuck is that on that stone?
Look at that being that we saw a bit of. Somebody
Yeah.
wearing some sort of armor.
I thought it was interesting what Zelda was wearing, which we'll see later. Again later in this. Zelda was wearing like her dress. It looked like, but she had on like
Zonai inspired, yes.
Yeah, look like Zonai like accessories, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
this is
This is new. Oh, this is underground. Oh, I see we get to wear our Goron or our suit again, which is cool.
yeah.
So we get to utilize some of these outfits that we had in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
This is interesting. These are like rocks. I wonder if we can go into Death Mountain now. I wonder if we can enter actually like the Death Mountain is smoking with malice and shit, as we can see. So I'm wondering if we can actually enter. This looks to be like some actual like similar to up above in the sky region. This triangular shaped buildings. That's what I'm saying.
Rectangular.
No, they're like okay, well they're rectangles, but they're like in a pyramid type shape. Like they'll kind of come to a point. The ends of them or the tops from the ground to the top is like a triangle shape.
Hmm.
So I wonder. It looks kind of similar to that. This architecture, maybe.
Above ground. Now this is clearly in like a snowy region. As we know, there's very snowy regions in the game, like the Hebra Mountains.
What are these boats? These sky boats are not something that we have seen in prior Zelda. Like in this, I have not seen anything like this. And also, we're seeing some patterns and stuff on here.
It has like
It
a
might be
chicken's head.
indicative of. Oh, is it?
Yeah, look like
I
it
thought I
has a
saw a
chicken's
mask on the front, but this could be like Rito. To be honest, I'm getting the vibe. This might be something Rito related, just because of the designs of the little wings and shit of it, and some of the insignias. I'm getting the vibe it might be something Rito.
I think it is, and you know what? There was a split second where we saw a scene where Link was like, people who like jump off of mountaintops and have like,
Yes, he has some sort of something like that.
yeah, he was wearing something like that, and it looked like
We'll see.
Okay, but it looked like it might be Rito. Like maybe Rito have been crafting a lot more like shit,
Probably.
and like, how do you get a boat to fly? Anyway,
Oh, not thunder and
And
snow.
lightning.
Y'all gotta
Now,
stop
what
with
is
thunder
this
snow.
thing?
This is something very, very new. It's clear that they have some sort of anti-gravity areas up above in the sky, which might be a way that Link essentially gets to travel, fast travel, so to speak, through.
Link jump forward.
It brings him forward. So
Okay,
yes,
so
this
this
is
is the
something.
thing.
This looks like something Rito. Look, there's feathers and shit on it.
Yeah.
Ah, what the hell? What the lasers? Okay, well, I guess I already have
Oh.
lasers. Like Guardians have lasers. This is something very, very new.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is like below. You could clan hideout when you jump down or something.
Ooh. I wonder.
Hmm.
What is this
This looks like a
gachapon looking machine?
Yeah. This looks like a divine beast almost that you're inside of. I think it's that circle thing that we see in the sky. The circular thing that's spinning.
Mhm.
This could be
But
that.
look at there's text on there. It looks like there's
is.
Zonai text on that thing. That looked like a labyrinth. Inside of a labyrinth.
It did kind of look like a labyrinth. Oh yeah, so we have okay, so I guess reminiscent to the Battle of Fort Tenno, all the guardians are gone. There's no more guardians here. They just are. I wouldn't find if they kind of took them apart, obviously. But it's here at Fort Tenno again, and there's usually a lot of Bokoblin in this area. But now we see them, assumably some Hateno folks like farmers and other NPCs like fighting against them.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And also, I'm wondering if that spear is that Link has.
And that
It
is
looks
that
like a
Zonai spear. Yeah, you're right. He also has something up on his back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Something, yeah, this green striped.
Yeah, he's using a soldier spear. This NPC over there.
He has a soldier's shield. I don't recognize.
There's a Moblin too.
I don't recognize this NPC. He has a different hat and everything.
Yeah.
I know we can see some new characters. We're seeing some new NPCs coming into play.
You see
This is fucking scaring me.
It's a creepy meow.
I don't know what the fuck this
This
is.
bitch look like a dinosaur or some shit.
What the fuck? A horn? I don't like this.
I
It's
don't like that.
dragon-ish. You know, I wonder if this is related to the new dragon we're seeing. Because there's a new dragon. It has yellow and gray. I don't like they play this music right when
Me
I'm seeing this.
neither.
Oh, who back there though? I seen a bird leg of some sort. Are there's like Rito people back here? Sorry, I'm seeing some of the people who are back behind. Trying to look directly at this thing. But yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful image.
This is like a recreation. This might be. Is this? No. This is somewhere. I want to say the Great Plateau. Is that Mount Satori back there?
It looks like Mount Satori.
Yeah, with the pink sakura tree. So yeah. This is interesting. This is very much reminiscent to the cover art of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Is this
That looks
fucking...
some sort of golem or something. This is interesting. So this is not how Hyrule Castle should look. This is the room where you originally fought Ganondorf. It's dilapidated. It's dirty. There's guts and things there.
It's
This
supposed
is
to
something
be,
very, very fucking new.
but yeah, but for some reason,
Are we doing theories or just good old reacting? Okay, so we already reacted. Now we're doing theories. Sorry, the
what
volume
have
video
you-
is loud.
oh shoot.
Wow, I had no fucking clue. I literally had it turned up because I was afraid y'all wouldn't be able to hear it.
Oh hey ZD Purple Link.
Oh yeah, welcome in.
Kind of looks like a dragon. Yeah, whatever that thing is.
I'm turn it down a little bit.
It does kind of look like a dragon.
I was trying to make sure y'all could hear it. Y'all could
Yeah.
hear it.
Sorry about that.
Damn. It kind of looks like a dragon, yeah, for sure. For sure. I got so many theories. Yeah, feel free to share them. We're kind of like going through the trailer for the second time and just like looking and noticing some of the smaller things. I turned this
Yeah.
volume down, so if this is like too loud, y'all let me know. I'm trying to keep I can't like look at the chat because of course, let me see. Oh, Wi-Fi's back. Oh hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay. So hold up. Let me actually pull the chat up so I can actually see you are begging for us to spare you from the volume.
I am in pain.
You also didn't see when I like had the camera off and fully like dropped my iPad on the screen, trying to scoot over and shit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unfortunately, T doesn't have a proper stand for their iPad. So when they're trying to read comments, like during stream, they have it sitting on this little tiny ass wooden easel that honestly, and see, they dropped it again.
Sorry.
Honestly, this easel probably made for toys. This is not meant to hold a fucking 13-inch iPad. And so on Tiana's Throne wish list, they do have a proper iPad stand that'll keep them from fucking dropping or cracking the screen of their iPad during streams. If someone would be so kind.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the video. Let me put the earbud. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but this room is looking mighty clean. Like someone went in and
Is there a way for Link to time travel? I'm wondering. 'Cause this is giving like time travel energy.
yeah.
Because if he can use stasis, if he can make things like use kinetic energy, I don't remember the term for the rune he can use, where he can make things go back, return back in time, like up. I almost wonder if. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Either way, this is really really interesting.
I mean, if Hyrule Castle, if things could fall from the sky and he can travel it back up, I can imagine that things can come from the ground and he can travel it back down, maybe?
This isn't.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but this is something different. This is way way back in the past. This is essentially, unless the people of Hyrule restored Hyrule Castle to its original.
Which they couldn't because it's floating in the air.
No, they actually couldn't because you see there's stuff here. So there's these wooden drawers and shit back here. Have stuff sitting on it, which leads me to believe this is actually in the past.
Yeah.
This is very
The
reminiscent.
windows
to,
aren't even broken or nothing.
Yeah. Mm.
I bet some of the Ganon followers Demise is trying to bring Ganon back and uses
Time travel like in Skyward Sword. I was wondering when we should see some time shift stones of some sort. Still really interesting. I didn't see any Yiga, I don't think. Well, let's keep looking because I know that I like saw everything in a split second. And can barely remember everything, but yeah, let's keep going. I don't know if that's too
Zelda.
loud. Okay.
Okay. Now this voice we have never heard before, and it has me confused because
Confusion.
this person is speaking to Zelda as if they like are familiar with her and know her, and it makes me wonder. You know that one person, Impa has spoken about. No, not Impa. Cass
Yes.
has spoken about his master, who was a court stenographer
Mhm.
for
The royal.
the royal family,
Mhm.
Hyrule's royal family, and it makes me wonder if this could be that person who's speaking to Zelda. Whoever they are, they're speaking to her very familiarly, and she seems to be responding.
This person, whoever's speaking, is somebody of Zonai origin because we see them. We don't see their full body. Ivati or Zant, like exactly. That's what I was thinking because Zant had a weird fucking helmet and shit on. It's giving that.
But
I
Zant
will
was
say
evil.
Zant was evil, but he wasn't of evil people. He was also Twilight. So like he was evil, but he also wore overall motif of the Twilight people. So like I don't think his character is necessarily evil. And if anything, this area, the vibe is giving back in Twilight Princess, the sacred grounds, I think was what it's called. Um, it's giving that this like kind of dark, very like almost gray looking. I know that that area could become gray, but it's giving that somewhat. Also, it's very pristine and very clean, which is not necessarily typical of what we've seen so far. Also, with very little color, which is odd because everything's usually brightly colored, brightly vivid, vibrant greens, and this looks very muted. Also, she's wearing something unique. She has some, like Kira said, in addition to wearing her, this isn't even her dress. It's, I don't think this is her original dress. She's wearing something completely new that's clear of Zonai origin. Also, her hair is short, which leads me to believe this also is this obviously we know this game doesn't take place directly after the events of Skyward Sword.
You mean
Breath of the Wild, I mean. So it's interesting to see what all has changed so far.
Not to spam too much. Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, you're
Honestly,
good.
We definitely want to hear you guys' thoughts on.
But I bet go to past places from other Zelda games and go back like 100 years ago before the events of Breath of the Wild. I would love that. I would love
Mm.
that. I would love to see some of these past places
This
from
kind of remind me
other
of those gates. This right here, like these circular things.
what
Kind
games.
of remind me of the time gates or whatever, the gates of time from a little bit. I mean, then again,
From where?
from Skyward Sword.
Hmm. It actually does remind me of something from Skyward Sword. So in Skyward Sword reasonings is that the green looked and sounded like green. The Ganon looked and sounded like Ocarina of Time Ganon. Interesting. I have not
Hmm.
interesting. We'll see. A little thicker, quite a bit thicker, but well, I'll have to see again because I was not really paying much attention. Um, but let me see.
All Ganon
He had
be
long
doing-
hair though.
All Ganon be doing is laughing and getting stabbed.
We see boss from other games. So we do see boss from other games, particularly on the and that was in the prior trailer, not this current one. A prior trailer we saw a large dragon, three-headed dragon, from like is it from the original Zelda in or on the Bridge of Hylia. I know these enemies are like interesting because we had references to them in Zelda already or in Breath of the Wild for the map system, like Manhandla Bridge and other places like Dodongo something. And so we it's cool to see some instances of them now. I did not play the OG Zeldas, so I don't know all of the enemies. I think that's Gleeok, the three-headed dragon. But I don't know all the original enemies, but
Ganon's like
we'll have to see. I'll have to rewatch it because I honestly didn't. I know I missed a lot for sure. But I would love to see other stuff from prior Zelda titles, particularly Skyward Sword, because people shit on that game so fucking hard and hated on it. To see that some elements of it are coming into Breath of the Wild is like work. But no, like I was saying, so we see something. These two round objects in front of Zelda. On the right hand side, one is like sun, has like some sort of sun looking motif. Other one doesn't. The sun part kind of reminds me of in Skyward Sword when we go into the desert region. There's like a temple there, and at different points we have to essentially stick our sword into it and turn it like a key or a lock, and like have to line them all up properly. I think there's like a electric symbol, like a flame, and then like a water symbol. To kind of line them up. It kind of reminds me of that, just because of the mechanism in the middle, and then the round circular parts outside of it. But I wonder.
Plus, the music being reversed and the ability to make objects go back in time points towards time travel or time manipulation being a key aspect.
Oh hell yeah, I would love that. And the fact they've showed us so much of the gameplay element, but not the actual lore, lead me to believe there's going to be some heavy time travel aspects in this game, but they don't want us to like. They don't want to essentially give too much energy to yet.
And you know what, too? It just really like it just. I was gonna say.
Damn.
It just makes you think a lot. I mean, this game it is literally comes after, Breath of the Wild comes after Skyward Sword, where there was heavy, time travel.
Yes.
So it's like for them to not have time travel in Breath of the Wild, but having it Tears of the Kingdom, it just makes sense.
I remember those. Skyward Sword feels a lot like a beta version of Breath of the Wild so much now.
Yeah.
And yeah, listen. And no one want to hear from me. No one want to hear from me when I was here talking about Skyward Sword, and I was like, we could probably we could have some Skyward Sword inspirations, have some Skyward Sword elements in Breath of the Wild. No one want to hear from me. like folks are still hating proudly and loudly, and Nintendo does everything for a reason. They purposely put out certain shit for a reason. So they put out Skyward Sword for the Switch after Breath of the Wild came out because I'm sure folks who were going to play Skyward Sword, the reboot or the remake, not remake, the port on the Switch are going to see elements of Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild too, or in Tears of the Kingdom, I mean. So like they was hating. They hated me for it. They hated him for his message.
Okay.
All right.
We rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last
This is interesting because
This is in Quark Forest.
yes, Link the Master Sword is broken at some point in the game. Like,
But now it's not.
but now we see it not. And we see Korok's back here. I almost wonder if Link is in the past now. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, you know
The
what?
voice sounds evil. It does sound kind of evil.
Yeah,
I almost thought it was
can't
supposed to be
tell.
King Rome, but I was like, what?
No, that's what, and so that's what you know what, I agree. I think that there are some real aspects of time travel here because Hyrule Castle looking, clean, clear, and under control. With the sword, which is currently broken, essentially looking um like that, not broken, is making me wonder if there's like some major time traveling going on. I think there is.
What I think is happening is Link actually has to travel to the past. I think that Zelda might be in the past as well, to be honest. And whoever she's communicating with, she doesn't seem to want. She seems reluctant to work with them or to talk to whoever this person is, which leads me to believe that what's happening is like they essentially have to. Because she mentioned in the last trailer, she's asking somebody to lend their power to Link, and I was saying that Link is our only hope. And so I'm like, okay, well, she's in trouble again. Surprise, surprise. But also, we're seeing not just that happening, but we're seeing some new characters coming in, and I'm like, oof, this is interesting.
I wanted to see Zelda be a bad bitch in this game. Like, I would like to see that.
I would like to see it.
Yeah.
last line of defense will be Link.
Do we have
See, but
captions on this video?
But his arm is
Do not.
See, look at this.
You're right.
His arm isn't fucked up.
You're right. So this has to be the past. Link has to go to the past,
Yeah, because
or it could be a scene from the past.
maybe you're right.
Well, yeah,
Maybe.
because so we've never seen Link actually for the first time get the Master Sword. The only time that we've actually seen this happen in Breath of the Wild was Power Warriors Calamity Edition, which is not necessarily supposed to be canonical, as far as I believe. We do have a mission in that game where we essentially are like defending Zelda, and Link grabs the Master Sword for the first time, kind of like because he loses his weapon, so he grabs it and actually is able to wield it. While you're fighting Aster, who is like the big bad in that game, which is really interesting. Hmm.
After this, I wonder.
It has to be the past. Link has those arm guards on. He's not wearing his old outfit with the white sleeves and shit. This is like this has to be at some point before he gets his arm hurt, but
After Breath of the Wild,
after Breath of the Wild,
I wonder. I really do wonder if we would see something different, or what things would look like if we play this trailer backwards. I'm a little curious, but yeah, we can keep
Oh, like maybe the scenes could tell some sort of story or something like in the other direction.
maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. You think like Kingdom Hearts player.
Yeah, because him like grabbing the sword.
Oh, this scares me.
Why is the nigga's waist snatched? Who is this? That's what.
I'm saying titties here.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think I'm saying titties. I
This
mean,
is scaring me. I don't like the eyes I'm looking
I
at.
don't like the body. It's like creeping me out.
It is.
Also, Zelda's not looking at this person.
It has to be that dragon thing we saw. Yes, it's giving Twilight. It's giving Twilight.
It is with this.
It's giving Twilight.
With this dark ass cape. With this dark ass cape, it is definitely giving
And the
Twilight.
mask is very similar to some of the maybe perhaps not your titties. Oh wow. It is giving a little bit of Sage, the mask from particularly. Wait a minute. Sorry. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see the Sages from Twilight Princess, because their faces, they wore masks and they looked somewhat similar. Okay, maybe hold up. Maybe they didn't. I thought they looked similar. I actually don't think they do. No, not really. I thought they look similar to that. No, they don't. Their face is actually different. I don't know what I was imagining. What face I'm thinking of when I see this. It's scaring me though.
Yeah, mad
but
concerning.
mad concerning. But no, there's somebody speaking, and the hair is similar to the dragon again, like that person we were seeing before, dark skin, and then this white with yellow stripes. The hair is long, as you can see. Um, Very tall and intimidating, and I'm scared.
Yeah. I can't tell if this person I'm speaking to Zelda is an ally or if they are like I can't tell what's going on. She doesn't seem I mean, just assuming by her body language, I guess. Like it doesn't seem like she's like
No, it's not
sh
something she wants to be communicating or allied with this person.
but
She
she
also
also
is
doesn't
wearing not her traditional clothing. She's wears the clothes of the goddess. She's worn insignia, so to speak, of Hyrule Castle. So it leads me to believe that like she probably has had to put this. I don't know. If she has to like swear her allegiance or like she has to ally with these new people. Maybe they don't want to, but she kind of has to. I'm wondering. It's scaring me though.
I know, it's very
Also, well,
concerning.
look, the arms on this character are similar to what Link has on his arms.
Yeah, that's what yeah. Yeah.
Enemy or misleading ally, actually, an enemy.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, I can't
it's giving
tell.
like ally who has their own like goal in mind, kind of like Midna. Like people have been talking about Midna a lot. Want to see maybe perhaps another iteration of Midna in this game, which would be nice. The only thing we've had indicative of Midna in Breath of the Wild is in the DLC. You can get her helm, which what does it do? It gives you some sort of like kind of weak enhancement when you wear it,
Mhm.
but I I can't imagine that they would.
I think he's like guardian resist up.
Maybe I think that's pretty much it. But yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
This is definitely something.
We also are seeing with this character this insignia we're seeing in front of them. We are seeing two eyes, and then we also have an eye at the top, which is a consistent insignia or symbol motif we've seen in all of the Zonai stuff, which is essentially kind of an eye looking upward or whatever, kind of like Sheikah similar, but like there's an eye, and then there's I don't know, stuff falling from the eye. So this is something similar to that. Yeah, let's keep it going because this is interesting. I was wondering if she's wearing the same jewelry as that dragon thing we saw. Oop, let me see. Like, sorry, 1 second. Click back. Nope. Oh, okay. It has an eye in the middle of its head. It has an eye in the middle of its head. So that's something different. This is very clearly some sort of reptile situation. Huh. Weird. Okay, yeah, moving forward. Yeah, this has to be the same. I mean, not it doesn't have to be. But I get the vibe this is the same creature that we're
New
seeing.
race. Hmm.
A new race, maybe. I mean, maybe people who are OG Zelda fans would know, or could maybe see or indicate like, oh, well, this is based off of maybe this race from this Zelda game. But yeah, it could be a new race. These look like dragon people, and we've seen dragons throughout the wild. Also, there's a new dragon that we've seen that just bits and pieces of glimpses of in the background who has a different appearance. So I'm wondering if this is like something similar to that, where like these dragons have a human form, which not necessarily like Skyward Sword. Their German dragons more just anthropomorphic, if anything. But yeah, it's really, really interesting. Yep, it's got the hands. It's got the hands. See,
The hand that Link has,
it's got the
yeah.
hand that Link has. I almost wonder because she says in the prior trailer, "I need you to help protect him or lend him your power." I wonder. So Link gets his arm grabbed by Malice. His arm gets fucked. He can't wield the Master Sword anymore. I believe Master Sword is broken, probably by this Malice. Um, and I wonder if this being grabs his arm and gives him this
Ability.
these abilities and this power. There's an arm that's sealing Ganondorf. I wonder if this is the same. It has the same hand as the thing that was sealing Ganondorf. So like, I almost think this whoever this or this power is was sealing Ganondorf has obviously released him and given its abilities to Link to be able to fight Ganondorf now with you know some new
Hmm.
enhancements. Like it's a
Makes
hand was
sense.
grabbing with sealing Ganondorf. So I almost wonder when it that maybe attacked Link, it essentially let go of Ganondorf to grab him or to what's it called, his arm or something. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Ugh.
Scaring me.
Skin looks like a good texture.
There's something on the back of its hand.
There is.
Interesting. It's scaring me. A lot.
Link.
Okay, so we see that thing again. I think we saw Link inside of it earlier.
Now
What is
this.
that? Nothing but chains on it.
It's rolling, and it's on
Some
fire.
sort of rock. I don't. I imagine this is a Goron, but
This is definitely an Elden because it has
yeah,
those
you're right.
lights
The
that you
lamps.
see.
Yeah. Damn, shit, fast as fuck. Yeah, it's definitely the Elden region. I wonder if you can go into um, Death Mountain. Oh,
There's
there he
Teba's son, whose name
is.
I can't even remember.
Hold up.
Oh, so it's definitely been a few years because he's older. He's not a little kid anymore.
Tulin. His name is Tulin.
Is he tied to Link?
It looks like Link. Yeah, it does look like that. There's something tying them together. He has ability. So Tulin is unique, which we saw in Skyward Breath of the Wild. Power Warriors Age of Calamity, this was not in Breath of the Wild. We saw a cutscene in which we saw Tulin able to, similar to Rivali, create his own updrafts, his own wind. And so I'm assuming there's these boats here again. I assume we're in the Hebrew region. Link is wearing the Hebrew clothing, so we are in the Rito area in the Hebrew region. They are probably having to fly upward to access before probably Link can maybe do on his own, flying upward to access this particular region in the sky. And so maybe Tulin is the one who can help him because he can create his own updrafts to actually fly up that high to go there. Also, he's older. Oh, he has some ability on him. You see, he has
Yeah,
some
there's
blue
something on
light
him.
on Tulin.
I wonder if Link can like give his abilities or share his abilities with.
I don't think it's the same thing at all. I think maybe Tulin just has an ability to create an updraft. I think maybe that's what it looks like. Or if this could be something with like, you know what's wild? We thought that Teba would be Rivali's. We thought Teba would be Rivali's descendant, but it may actually end up being Tulin is Rivali's like direct
Descendant, like
descendant.
yeah.
I think Link gets companions this game. Ooh, let me find out. I want a companion. I want the baby. Ooh. Ooh, you can make a horse-drawn carriage.
Oh, so Link can be a fucking chauffeur.
No, we got another job. Damn, this shouldn't even pay him like that. Oh, these things, I can probably kill them. Yes, I hate them. A
Well, that's
rocket.
a fucking rocket.
A rocket.
So rocket.
A rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a training base.
This is definitely
No.
in
The Farron region for
Farron.
sure. Is this Eventide Island?
This is on the beach.
Is this Eventide Island? Or Eventide?
Hmm. What is that on the beach? No. You know what it's kind of giving? It's kind of giving what's that area with all the brown people? Laurelin.
Laurelin.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What is that? Is that like a hut? On the
I
beach?
don't know. It does look like something like,
It's kind of giving Laurelin. Well, let's see.
and there's boats.
Oh, look at the boxes. That's Laurelin.
Oh shit, it is Laurelin. They stole boxes
Yeah.
from them. This has to be like a Laurelin area.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, y'all know Let's get that last ball guys season. So this is clearly because there's these robots here. Also look like something that you can create. You can see there's like the little fans with like glue. This is
Mhm.
clearly something, an area underground, I'm assuming, in the Elden region.
Maybe it's a
Where
volcano.
these Farron are, it's not Farron, Zonai, what are they called? Soldiers are there to defend them.
The construct.
Loves in-depth analysis. Yeah, the constructs, these Zonai constructs. Yeah, bitch, I love this shit. I'm after this shit. I'm probably gonna go see Zeltic uploaded the video already, like looking at all like 42 things I already missed. But this is really, really interesting.
Yeah, we will definitely wait and see that Celtic video. I doubt that he's already has one up. I don't know if he can work that fast, but
We're grinding bro, like Sonic the Hedgehog and shit in this game. Let's go. I
Well,
love
this
that.
is
Like,
funny.
I love that you can just. This looks like Akala. This is the Akala
What's Link
region.
wearing?
Oh, he's wearing something different here.
Yeah, he's not wearing something.
He has some sort of
We've seen.
headpiece on, and he's wearing some sort of skirt, some long skirt with tall boots. Also, yeah, he's clearly controlling this little robot. What's that?
Yeah.
Can he like shoot things? That little arm it has there.
That's so funny.
I'm giving Argue Pokemon DL. This is a new outfit as well. So it's clear Link is getting some completely new outfits and upgrades. A lot of these seem. Oh, whoa, wait a
That is
minute.
completely
He has
new.
some horns on the front.
Oh shit!
Oh! Is
Got
this fucking
horns.
Dinral? Is this fucking Dinral's horns? These are Dinral's horns, I think, because Dinral's horns are curved.
Yeah, you know what?
These look like these are dragon-inspired outfits.
And look at his horse has a soldier's
Ooh, this is
what's it called
new.
on. So no, you can actually get that in Breath of the
Oh,
Wild.
can you?
That for the horse, I
Dragon
believe.
armor. I believe
No.
like what we saw earlier. I believe some of the dragons may have these anthropomorphized, creepy, human-looking, human-esque forms, and maybe Link is working with them to essentially, and they're giving him new outfits and shit.
So I wonder if the Great Fairies are in this game again. I sure hope so.
You better keep them
But I can
baddies
see why them
in.
bitches would want to dip out and say
You better keep them
deuces.
baddies in because I'm not paying them again.
I can see why them bitches would say deuces when they start seeing fucking skies float like shit floating. I'd go back into my little fucking plant too, bitch. But yeah, the armor that the horse is wearing kind of looks like the armor that you can get for your horse in Breath of the Wild. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but it looks kind of like the soldier's armor you can get for your horse.
I don't think we've gotten
Also,
it.
do you see he has ore on his bow?
That is ore.
That's
Oh, and it's
ruby.
like, is it like a fire arrow or is this like a explosive? Which one is
Fire? He
That's
has
like
it
a
on his
rupee. Looks like a
face.
red rupee.
You see on his
I did not. He has something on his face. He
Yeah,
has
it looks like
he's some
it
sort
looks
of glasses or
dragon-ish.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is something. Oh, I see. So they have some of these Zonai construct pieces as well.
Hmm. They must create their own. Ooh.
What's that on his head? It has something glowing in yellow.
Wow.
Sort of enemy. And
Now what
here's
the fuck?
Tulin again.
Is this shit? You see that thing right there? It has teeth.
Oh,
You see
I
that
don't
shit?
like that.
I don't like that at
There's a
all.
giant spider enemy, Agamemnon or something like that, who we've seen throughout all of the Zelda games.
We got a weasel in the chat.
There's a weasel in the chat. Twin Rova. Huh. I wonder. We were saying ice and we were saying fire, so I almost wonder. We also have Ganondorf back, so there's a possibility that Twin Rova could be. Wait, is Twin Rova those two ladies?
This is giving
Worm Boss thingy from
crab.
previous games? Worm Boss.
This is giving crab. Like I look at the legs, it's giving crab.
It is giving crab
Like
for sure.
crustacean.
It is, because it could be a bug, but it's giving crab a bit. It's a lot of eyes on it, so it is giving bug
I
though.
don't like that.
Yeah. Hope I hurt that baby.
I know why I am here. It's something only I.
Now this from
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask. Duh. I was like, huh? I've not played Majora's Mask at all, so I actually don't really know. I've not really so much gameplay of it either, so I actually don't know if I'm aware of that. Okay, so this symbol here, so not the symbols on it, but the shape of this item here. So in Skyward Sword, there is an item called amber, and when you go do trials, the amber is this shape, but it is like purple, and it's called, I don't remember what the term of it, what it's called anymore, but it's very similar. They mentioned that the amber had some sort of like, I don't remember the little bio for it, but they mentioned that the amber essentially is, I don't think you can really do anything with it in the game, but I think they mentioned that it is indicative of something. It's indicative of something from like a long time ago, like almost like it resembles an object or something of a long time ago. I think that amber had like a hole in it or some sort of circular motif on this on the round part, but it does look. It is, this shape of this resembles the amber. Also, we have not seen this. I wonder if this could be a tier, like a tier that we're seeing. So something I've consistently seen in the Tears of the Kingdom trailers. At the end, it says, you know, Zelda, and it says Tears of the Kingdom. The way it manifests, the animation has this rainbow effect, and it's very similar to Twilight Princess. When you have to collect tears, they look nothing like this. There are these glowing blue things that we have to go all around the map, I think, to find of Hyrule, and they would make a certain sound when you got them, and then this rainbow
Yeah.
effect would glimmer when you did get them. And so I almost wonder if it's something similar. These tears are similar to that. Tears of Goddess, kind of. It's kind of giving that.
Hmm.
It's thing in front of her you can see on the ground. Oh, it's the Master Sword.
Yeah. Well, so we're gonna see her grab the sword.
Oh, we are?
I think so. I think later in it, she grabs the sword.
Okay, let's see.
I can do.
What was that? Okay.
It's something only I can do.
That's probably Ganondorf.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think that was like the dehydrated.
Do not
This
look
is when they get
away.
malice.
Okay, now pause. Cause look at that Lionel. Look at its horns.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that
Uh-oh.
the first time around. I was like, This Lionel has.
I didn't pay attention to those ones back there.
I'm about to beat the fuck out of these fucking Lionel's bitch. Because the way that I be whooping Lionel's asses in fucking
And the
master
Hebrew,
mode.
this is the Hebrew region.
In master mode, I be well, okay. It gets a little more difficult when you're in Hebrew. But I be literally
I
beating the
don't
shit out of
like
these fucking
that.
Lionels.
I don't like that.
I'm talking gold. And these ones are just zebra striped.
Witness a
These ones. Whose voice is this now?
I'm gonna replay it after. But yeah, this is that we see. I've seen prior trailers of Malice grabbing his arm.
But his arm is already kind of black.
I think he has some. He's wearing one.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival.
Whose revival?
He's at a king's revival.
Oh, a king's revival. Yes, I'm wondering who's talking. It does sound like that voice that was speaking with her. I can't really track it. The voice acting is really weird in Breath of the Wild, where I'm just like, it's not necessarily, and people don't always sound very, very unique and shit. So it's kind of hard to tell who's talking.
I don't think it's the same voice, but
maybe not. I hope not. Ganondorf, his voice doesn't sound nearly as menacing as it should.
Well, I think it might be.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival, and the.
So okay, so Link, some of Link's clothes are burned. So clearly he was already fighting something before this happened.
And it has a sword too.
There's something blue in it.
That's a sword.
Oh, that's a sword. Okay.
Yeah.
Birth of his new world.
His design looks like. Wait, no. His design. It reminds me of. So yes, it does look similar to, Ocarina of Time in his face, but the one sleeve thing. Well, technically, we already had seen this in his dehydrated form, but it does remind me a little bit of Wind Waker. It looks like he's wearing black too, which is consistent with his Wind Waker design.
I mean, he was wearing a big ass fucking robe basically in Wind Waker, so yeah, definitely giving that.
Because in Ocarina of Time,
large mouth.
In Ocarina of Time, he also had like short hair and shit too. So it doesn't look necessarily like Ocarina, but it does. There are some similarities for sure. I didn't realize they'd go back with the traditional Gandorf appearance. I kind of assumed they were going to stick with something new.
Yeah, some interesting insignia on his forehead, and his forehead is lighting up. Third eye or some shit.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Yo, check your tweet DMs. I sent this full art. I sent full art design. Okay, so let me say something. I was on Twitter earlier, and I saw one of my mutuals had retweeted it and said, like, "Are y'all on Birkin yet?" Like, and I was like, "Huh?" What? And they literally tweeted us the picture, the full art of Ganondorf, which we will pull up actually.
How is it full art? Is it from the website?
Yeah, so it has to be. Nintendo probably published this as soon as the shit went live, which they do. They've been doing that consistently, publishing art and assets and stuff onto their website. But I'm gonna check it. They know what we want.
What is it?
Okay, let's go!
Oh.
Okay, no, that bitch.
Run that shit back.
Okay, let's go!
What's mom?
Oh, she got some different ears. This girl got some different ears. She's also brown. Something different here.
I mean, is this not the thing that? I mean, because remember Zelda was asking something to like someone to like.
Her nose is different. She doesn't have a nose like them. She has. It looks like it might be pointier.
She has. Didn't she have Zelda's eyes? Kind of.
Somewhat. I mean,
I don't know. I can't tell what's going on because Zelda also has a little teardrop under her eye, and if you saw that,
no, I didn't.
Yeah, when she was looking down and whatever, and that thing had a tan on her shoulder, whatever that was, like she has a little teardrop on her under her eye on her face, like similar to this one's makeup.
Same earrings as this girl as well.
Looks Hyrulean though, and the golden yellow power looks like Zelda power.
It does look similar.
Looks like a fairy, like the Great Fairy. It's a similar design.
She's brown with blonde
hair.
She
does have that Zelda. I mean, she clearly does have Zelda's power.
She can't be Hylian. Look at her. Look at her ears. She can't be. She can't be Hylian. Okay, she might not be human and Hylian like the rest of them, but her ears are completely different. Like she has ears like that dragon.
She kind of has hair like Zelda, except that her bangs are a little different. Like, look, her hair in the back is. I can't quite tell what's
wavy.
Yeah, and she has some. She has the earrings that Zelda similar. Her earrings similar to the one that Zelda is wearing.
Sorry, 1 second. Maybe not entirely similar. Is it wearing the same necklace as her? Is it wearing the same necklace? 1 second. As the girl? No, wait, I went too far.
It's after that.
Okay. No, I'm trying to. What? Why not ask for a second?
Maybe
Oh.
past goddess and
Okay, let's go!
Okay, not same necklace. Not same necklace. Oh, she's holding the symbol. Wait, she has on her necklace that thing that Zelda was holding.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be Zelda.
It could
Maybe
be.
oh, you know what?
I was thinking it could
You
be
know
Zelda.
what?
She has Zelda's eyes.
It wouldn't surprise me if Zelda had to take on the power. Hey, welcome in, Sparkly Kiss. In trailer day,
Happy
Legend of
Neutral.
Zelda, not your Legend of Zelda perverts. We haven't seen Ganondorf yet, so we can't confirm.
You've
but
seen Ganondorf already.
I saw a piece of Ganondorf already. Okay, so clearly, I think what's happening here is Zelda may have essentially taken on the abilities of. She's just holding it in her hand just a bit ago. So
Mhm.
clearly, she probably has taken on some of the abilities of this object, which is something of Zonine origin. So her form may have changed, or she may have changed. Her appearance may have changed because of this power that she's using or harnessing. That's what I think is happening here.
Okay. Because that definitely looks like Zelda's eyes, and she definitely was wearing some earrings very similar to that.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Hyrulean, yeah, golden power. Looks like Zelda power. Yeah, look like a fairy.
Yeah, looks like Zelda.
One second, we'll hold that here. Sorry.
What are you about to do?
Nothing.
Oh,
Readjusting.
My foot right behind that wheel.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even know. Okay. But yeah, so this looks like similar to
Zelda.
the outfit that she was wearing. So this probably is. I'm sure there are people who've already confirmed it's like, oh yeah, it's Zelda. But I'm looking at this for the first time, so I'm like, this could be Zelda. It's like the exact earrings and shit. So like,
I mean,
her appearance has changed a bit, but yeah, this probably is her.
yeah.
Okay, wow.
You're gonna be like, they're blackwashing Zelda.
You know the Black Zelda fan art is already starting, bitch.
They're blackwashing Zelda.
The Black Zelda fan art is
God.
already here. The girls have been moving.
CD Purple Link says, I still say it's her mom.
I guess we haven't seen her mom. I forgot.
We'll see.
Didn't it she died or something? Yeah. Anyways, her dress looks a little different.
Blackwash her up.
Blackwash her up.
Get the African black coat, bitch. Blackwash her.
Work.
Wait, her hair's different. Look at Lady Reju.
Oh my god, her hair. This outfit, this look.
Okay, let's go!
Oh,
Hold on.
eats.
Hold on.
Because Teba ain't even here no more. Also, Link's hand is, so this is post Link's injury. Okay, yeah, we see.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, she's older.
Let's see.
Her mama black. Oh, well, wait, Zelda's dad is fucking brown. He got brown skin. So let me find out.
Moldugas? What the fuck are these things?
Yeah, look at mini Moldugas.
And what's
Work?
okay? Her hair looks like it's like locked.
We
Like,
love
it's,
to
like,
see
locked a
it.
little bit.
I love this.
I love how the people we meet are older. Yeah, they are
Yeah,
older.
even Tulin is older.
I mean, gosh, and she's wearing heels.
She is wearing heels now.
She's wearing heels, and she's wearing
She has a skirt. She has a skirt.
She has her skirt.
Work. Oh
And
my
she's
god.
dual wielding the swords.
Are these the what is it fucking called?
Grid of Scimitar?
The Scimitar 7? Is she
Looks
holding
like
two
it.
Scimitar 7?
Wow.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Scimitar 7 is Urbosa's weapon. She is! She's wielding two Scimitar 7.
Period.
Wow, work. Work.
I love her hair too.
Bitch, work.
She's wearing the Gerudo Chief's
Headdress, I think, or
headdress.
headpiece. Wow. Of all people who are older, black people really want 8. 8.
Yeah.
And she got she can harness her electric abilities. We didn't see her using electric power prior to this. She only just could wield the helm. Oh, because we're all working together. Okay, you guys see that girl baddie in the back?
We got Gerudo. We got
wow.
a Goron.
I love all the Highlands to show for themselves. Is like I got a bucket on my head, bitch. I got a bucket on my fucking head, bitch. Okay, new NPCs. Work. Link is so fucking short. What the hell? Sorry, these people are like almost as tall as him, and they're crouching.
Recruiting companions this time.
Work. I see they're probably creating their own outposts and shit now.
But you are not.
Work. Oh my gosh, we're in the sky. So wait, we can bring them with us. Link.
Doesn't he use 2 spears too?
Alone.
We don't see him using that now. But so I knew we'd be using these fucking characters, bitch. Okay, listen. Okay, so
Or it's Amiibo gameplay.
Hyrule.
Oh, that's a good point.
I hope not.
You better go ahead and add them Amiibos to your fucking wish list, bitch.
I probably should. So in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, you can use Prince Sidon, Lady Riju, Yunobo, all these other characters who were essentially NPCs. You could use all of them to battle. So when Prince Iden was in that game, he dual wielded Zora spears, or these are ceremonial spears or ceremonial tridents or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, so he dual wielded them. So this is something different. But work, you know the bitches were going up for this shit. You know the bitches were going up for this one.
These little compacts, what are they called?
Constructs.
Constructs. These constructs look a little different from the ones that you were fighting when that Linky was just fighting by himself.
Because how are you bringing? I wonder how as Link you can bring people like Prince Sidon and other characters. I mean, you could bring Wolf Link into Breath of the Wild if you use a Wolf Link amiibo. He would stay for a bit. I think he would leave after a while. I could be wrong, but like, I wonder. I wonder if there's some ability that Link has to bring these characters, these people with him. Because Prince Sidon's big as fuck. So
He hasn't changed at all. It doesn't look like.
no, I'm not seeing any changes in his design. Oh look, he has blue on him, just like Tulin did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So maybe,
I
feel like,
wonder.
that's what I was saying. I feel like Link is able to like use his abilities to, and like maybe also give them his ability of some kind so that they can also come with him. That's what I think.
We love companions, bitch. We love companions, bitch.
Link.
Oh,
Okay.
his design has changed. Look, he has a crown.
Oh, word.
He has a crown. Also, he has something else in front of him. Something blue. With
You
white.
are not alone.
But they said you are not alone. Work.
Link.
Okay, so
Oh,
we have Lady
look.
Riju.
Oh, they have the gems.
He does have the gem on his
They
hand.
have the gems.
But that one dude had a gem on his hand. The one who put his
You're
hand
right.
on Zelda's shoulder.
That person had a gem on their hand too. Oh, you know what is fucking wild right now? Is because when I'm playing through Age of Calamity, when all of them were together, I was like, okay, so at some point these people gonna meet. They're gonna link. They're gonna link up. Like they're going to link up with us at some point. And this is the exact same fucking thing that's happening. We love to fucking see it, bitch. We love to see it, bitch. We
He had
love
a
to
little
fucking
necklace.
see
He ever
it.
had that little necklace, Sidon?
He actually has had a whistle. So there's his whistle
Yeah,
up
he used to
there.
have a-
This
but-
is new.
That's new.
Yeah, that little sun necklace there is new.
He had a little glove.
Okay, work, bitch. Nice pun. But yeah, my boy Sidon is older. Work, which is interesting because Zora don't age nearly as quickly as everybody else, which explains why he looks the same, basically.
Y'all didn't have to keep giving him the fucking abs and shit, though. Like, I wonder if his dad is.
Or are you gonna take him
alive.
away?
What?
Are you gonna take him away?
All right. Anyway, I wonder if his dad. I wonder if like Impa and like the Sidon's dad and those old people are still alive.
I don't think they would just
I
kill him.
wonder what poor on Robbie. Never mind.
I don't think they would kill him off just so suddenly.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I think they
too.
would at least have to let us know.
Look at Lady Riju.
Look at her, dual wielding.
Period.
She ain't fight with no fucking seal.
No.
I love Bouliar. She got that ass together. She got her
Yeah.
two of them things.
Period.
Doubled up. Work.
Oh, and Tulin.
Oh, Tulin is fighting with them. Oh,
But where's the Goron one,
the
though?
baby? I don't know what's going on,
Yeah,
to
we
be
haven't
honest.
seen it
He's a scaredy cat, so I wouldn't probably see just like what that Link has right there. What's that thing he has? Something he's like a weapon he's wielded or something.
Yeah, I can't tell what that is.
That's some sort of sword. Yep, there's.
Ooh.
Oh, these things are malice. Look, they have the Goron. They have the Goron. They have the eye of Ganon. So
yeah,
when
it looks
and
like
Ganon's
Ganon too. They got his hair too.
in the final battle against Ganon, his whatever monster pig form has an eye in the middle of its head. And once you're about to kill him, the eye opens up and it has the same eyeball as these things.
That does look like a crystal sword though. Like some
It
kind
does
of
look
a
like a crystal sword.
I can tell it kind of like a wing too.
It did. It looked like a feather or wing. I don't know anything about that. So interesting. Work.
You are our final hope.
Interesting. So now we've been seeing throughout the game, these trailers, we've been seeing little like more and more motifs of something like a larger mosaic on a wall. And so now we see here it's Ganondorf in his current form, a bunch of malice approaching all these different and a bunch of enemies approaching. It appears to be like soldiers and shit. So clearly there's gonna be some actual like direct battles and shit happening here.
Maybe we fight Ganondorf, Ganon, and Demise.
Ganondorf, Ganon, and Demise.
I mean, we were seeing a Demise like creature from Skyward Sword with the the long.
That was
long
Ganondorf, I'm
locks.
pretty sure.
But Ganon looked like his hair was short. I don't know.
It is-
Maybe
it,
we do
uh,
fight all three because that thing was looking like Demise.
Maybe.
And that was definitely Ganondorf.
Damn.
And maybe we do fight some kind of Ganon like. I mean, we had them fucking Ganon Blights. Bitch, too many
We did have
iterations
Ganon
of.
Blights. You're right. We had Ganon Blights.
I mean, in Breath of the Wild, but
Yeah, I think that was Demise. Yeah, you might be right. It is giving Demise. Well, actually, because it had.
it was built
Well,
like. You know what? Let's go to Twitter and let's see what this art or the website, see what this art is looking like.
yeah, maybe Gandalf gets a redemption arc.
Yeah.
See, people have been theorizing about that. As soon as we had seen them the dehydrated Ganondorf, people immediately started doing comics and art of like a Gandalf ally, which like we would like
I
to
bought
see
you a
it.
bag that someone from Etsy that had someone did a design of Link, Zelda, and rehydrated Ganon. Someone's like,
Oh, it's in that yellow. I think it's in that yellow drawer down there. Here it is. Yep, this is literally the one. Hold on. Let me head back to. This is literally. We're gonna come back to the trailer in a bit to do some more analyses, if you will. But yeah, this is the little bag that Tiara bought me back. This is like back in 2020. So yeah, take this Gander for a grain of salt. Oh, it's Etsy.
oh, show the other side.
Oh, and there's chickens. They're being chased by chickens and shit.
Chubby.
Let me see if the. I don't know if their name is actually in here so anywhere. But yeah, it's cute, and it comes with a little carabiner, which is nice. Pretty good quality bag. But yeah. Okay, back to the trailer. Okay. All right, let's keep watching. I'm pretty sure it's kind of toward the end.
Over, but yeah.
Interesting again here. I've seen this already, but the motif we're seeing here with the thing Zonai, obviously in the background, with these dragon head symbols, which I don't know. I'm surprised to see dragon people in this game. We're releasing dragons all throughout the entire Zonai, like everything. Yeah, maybe it is a new race. But we also have Master Sword here, which is damaged. And you can see where it's destroyed by Malice, and then the rest of it turns into some sort of Zonai looking. I wonder if this shape here, that's supposed to be the tip of the sword, the end of the sword, is like the shape that the new Sheikah towers take. Because they're new, they're a different shape and shit now. Yeah.
The tears part of this. You keep playing it.
And I'm gonna go back actually so you can see the animation for the tears. Yeah, this is exactly the rainbow, this rainbow liquid animation we see is literally like we see in Twilight Princess. Green definitely looks like Twilight. Yeah. And either way, this might be the most lore-heavy game in a while, if not ever. Yes. Yes. For sure. Which is wild because Breath of the Wild did not give us well, it gave us a bit of lore, but in terms of like Zelda lore that kind of reaches back and touches other parts of the Zelda canonically or whatever touches other parts of the Zelda franchise, we have not. So this is really, really interesting. Somebody's gonna do a thing where they take a screenshot of every single background we've seen and then put them all together and assemble them or something. Maybe create some sort of image.
Link! You must find me.
Where the fuck even is she?
She's not that high up. Look, there's Fair region back there.
I see Farron.
And then there's Hebra. I think. Well, no, maybe not Hebra, but I wonder if she's in the past or something.
That's what I think.
I think
she has to be somewhere else in time because I'm sure Link could find her. It wouldn't be that hard for him to find her if she was on on land or
Interesting. This shit. Ooh. I was not expecting to not see Teba fighting along.